All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Rabbi Shneur Silberberg, and we are at Bais Chabad of West Bloomfield. I'm sure the answer to so many of these questions are going to be there's so many. I grew up in a home of a rabbi, and a Chabad rabbi, that being my parents. And the favorite memory, of which there are many, is the Shabbat dinner at our home, and the array of guests and people who would be there, really from every background, from every walk of life. You'd have perhaps what we would call a very important person sitting next to someone who's going through a really tough time, maybe someone who is just off the streets, needs a place to sit and eat. And everyone was on an equal level, and there was love for everyone, compassion for everyone. There was a connection to each other, a connection to God. The Shabbos dinners specifically made a huge impact on me, and I know many of my friends who were at my home as well. Well, I grew up with it. I grew up here, and like my children are already, so to say, on the team. When it comes to, as they get older, they take a sense of responsibility to teach and to share and to host and to have an open home. And that's the way I grew up. My father is a Chabad Shliach. He's an emissary of the Lubavitcher Rebbe of blessed memory. So in a way, it was like part of my DNA from the get-go. That being said, I was never told what to do. It was a choice I made. But it was something that I kind of grew up in and with and a love for, and the decision was pretty easy. The one-on-one, genuine connections I get to make with people, and really develop friendships with so many people, and from all different age ranges. Some were my age, some older, some younger, and to feel deeply connected. People who I care for, and I believe they care for me. It's a very rewarding part of what I do. Boy, favorite. Okay, so back to the Shabbos meal. It's something I grew up with, and we do as well by us. And that is, at the Shabbos table, we always begin the meal with introductions and just go around the table. Sometimes we'll ask an intriguing question and have people, each person has to tell us their name and try to answer that question. Otherwise, it's just, a highlight of their week. So that's something which I enjoy every week. There is what is often understood as the most essential Jewish prayer, is the Shema. We say, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, Hear, O Israel, God is one. And it's my favorite, but I think it's my favorite because it contains depth, which I think at first observation you don't capture. The idea of oneness is about the synchronicity and the oneness that exists within all of reality. That God is not just one God, but the entire world and everything in it. There is a single system behind it. We're all together. We're all connected. We're all part of one organism. There is a oneness that connects us all and connects our purpose here on earth and serving God and serving one another. So I find that to be extremely meaningful. It's like asking what's my favorite kid. Really, and I mean that because I think part of what I try to do at each holiday is to try to point out how this is unlike any other holiday of the year. Each one has something that the other doesn't. And therefore, I love elements within each one. I happen to be born on Pesach and Passover, so I love that. Sukkot, which is just a festive time, lots of parties, I love that. I love Simchas Torah, I love Purim. I really try to tap into something in each one which makes it my favorite, Hanukkah. But I guess the common theme is that I love the focus on celebration. And I think that often in Judaism we forget that, and there's sometimes we get caught up in certain negative elements like anti-Semitism and the Holocaust and mourning and loss. And these are essential parts of who we are. No doubt, I'm a grandchild of survivors. But the idea that Judaism should be celebration focused, and the holidays present a great opportunity for that. Just this Thursday is going to be Lag BaOmer, holiday many people don't know about, but it's an opportunity to celebrate. And I look forward to every such opportunity. There's no healthy options here. So one of the classes I do is a Thursday night class called Talmud and Cholent, in which we first study Talmud, and then we have Cholent. And those of you know, Cholent is like a combination of potatoes and beans and meat, and often it's saved for Shabbos, but we do it on Thursday nights, and it's I guess my favorite, certainly favorite of the week. Well, Judaism is a commitment to God, and each person on their level, the effort to follow in the Torah. That is what it means to properly be Jewish. I mean, there's a technical element of what it means to be Jewish, and according to halacha, Jewish means either through conversion or having a Jewish mother. So that's technically, but what it means to be Jewish, to be a good Jew, so to say, is to do my best to become a better Jew, both bein adam lamakom, in my relationship with God, and bein adam lachavero, in my relationship with other people. Each person is on their own journey. Most important is that we're moving forward and trying to become better every day. Got to be humble. Got to teach yourself humility. Can't take yourself too seriously. And it's really about really caring about people. You know, a lot of the and not that I'm excellent at that. I'm just saying it's something that, you know, sometimes there's the glamour, if you can call it, of getting up and teaching and public and the publicity of it. But at the core of it, it's about influencing people one person at a time. And the only way you can do so is if they sense that you care about them. I don't know, not many surprises. I mean, I love playing sports. Some people find that surprising when they see the beard. I love it. You know, we had a softball team. I play basketball. I'm not that great at it, but I enjoy it. So I love getting out there when I can. And yeah, I guess that may be something that would surprise some. So firstly, thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. I think that we are at a unique time, and there's some challenges of our time right now, that we live in a world which, a lot of elements of which work to divide us and separate us. And it really is an all-in effort that we all have to be able to work together with people who think differently than us, see things differently than us, really come to respect that, to respect others, even if you disagree with them. And we, as a community, we have to work on that. And if we do, then there's nothing that could stop us, and we'll reach the Jewish goal, the goal of world peace, of redemption. All of that can be accomplished.